Hello everyone, my name is Frederick and let me take you through the Ubuntu bike sharing system. What is Ubuntu? Ubuntu in African is also is denominated to mean the essence of being human. Well, by creating a community where people are able to convey the humanity in them, that is what our information system is all about. We are able to provide a solution to a problem which is there. Our bike system provides an interface to process the checking out, returning of bikes, billing, and user management of our customers. In accordance to the United Nations Sustainable Development, where in the Paris Agreement there is the climate action, where we are required to reduce our carbon emission, our carbon footprint. Adoption of bikes is sustainable to able to achieve these goals. So, how does our system works? Our customers are able to access our systems through the website, our website, and or they can be able to use to download applications on Google Store or Android or iOS platforms, or they can be able to just walk in our docking station and see and access a bike on a face to face. We have a rich inventory of bikes. Our bikes, we have various categories. We have electric bikes, we have tandems, we have kids and the junior bikes. We have also we have bikes according to the user needs from their different preferences. We also have in our website we have a feature pooling uh, called bike pooling, where clients can be able to create a community and be able to team up and ride together in the teams. So our software, our architecture, an architecture is also known as an information systems architecture is also known as the roadmap or the blueprint of a system. So our blueprint has hardwares, softwares, databases, and APIs. What do we mean by an architecture? Well, hardwares, these are the tangible parts which support the information system, which are personal computers, networking modules, printers, name them. The barcode scanners which are used to to run the QR codes on the bikes. We have the credit card scanners where customers are able to remit their payments on. We have the software now. Softwares, these are the intangible parts, but they're working hand in hand with the hardware to ensure usability of the system. We have the operating system. This is the environment in which the application systems and the system itself thrives upon. Application systems are softwares such as Word, PDF readers, which work hand in hand with the system to provide the services. Customer relationship management. These are used to they work hand in hand to be able to maintain the relationship data, the customer data. Inventory control. This is how these are this a module which controls our assets, how our bikes and other facilities that we have. Then we have the billing integration. So we have a database too. Our database are coined in SQL, where you have queries. We submit queries to be able to fetch data, fetch tables, fetch columns from the tables that have been created by the system. We also can be able to represent our data using NoSQL, which is a non-relational piece of APIs integrated integrated data sets of information where which are housed which have a combined data that we cannot that already has been collected, such as let's say GPS data, our maps. How do you get them? We integrate an API of a GPS system, a GPS, so that our system can read from the API and be able to track the movement of our electric bicycles. We also have like and billing management system where you have an API for the same, because like you cannot be able to have capture all the data of the customer, because they are linked to their banks, they are linked to their different systems. There are different security risks that are posed by our system. Well, first, a malware definitely, because we are using a network. So basically, there will be always intruders who are trying to shut us down. So we are using antiviruses to be an anti-malwares to be able to avoid the situation. We also have identity theft. This is where a person poses as a different another person. Distributed denial of service. This is common where an intruder overloads our system, so that it creates a lag that you cannot be able to do the billing or maybe access customer data. To be able to achieve that, you can be able to you can use different methods to reduce. You can adopt antiviruses, anti-malwares. You can foster use firewalls to be able to save on customer data. Flowcharts are able to represent the schemas of how data will flow from the process. The system starts, the processes, the inputs and the returns, and the output used, and how it stops. So basically, we will have like when the process starts, it starts where it shows there's a daily or an annual, where if a customer is a daily customer, he's charged like $5. But if it's an annual customer, annual subscription, it checks on the subscription. If it's an annual, a customer uses annual, they are able to be charged a one-time fee of $70. Then it goes down to now the ride time. Depending on how much time they have gone for the ride. If it is less or equal to 30 minutes, they are charged none. And these are great selling point, where if you have customers who know that they can be able to they can test the product and not pay for it, it increases the customers coming through. Well, there's a table I'm attaching on the screen. You will see how the flowchart goes around. Different data structures and objects, where you can see that like a user ID, which are represented on the databases, like user ID, which is an integer, which is specific. It's also known as a primary ID, where you can refer to that customer, to a specific customer, and not every other customer. They also have a first name, which is not specifically the same. A user email, a user address, where if a user ID is an integer, but now a user address has both it's a var character, a variable character, and there is a string too. So our customers, they are able to come and register. They have to register with us. By registering, they are able to to either be subscribed annually, or they be able to pay a daily pass of $5. So they visit our docking station. They offer a full name, phone number, bank details, email address, and home address. They select the subscription type. They read the terms and conditions, then sign up. Once a customer signs up for the ride, when they finish the ride, that is when they sign out of from the dock, and an average of the time is calculated, and the billing is done on the key takings on this presentation is we have security risks, and it's most important because it applies in all our lives. Using like a two-factor authentication system, where a customer is sent a request on their personal device. That way you can be able to sift through bots which try to mimic the customer and a customer as a human. Adoption of firewalls is really important too, because you can be able to filter and malwares and viruses, regardless of the firewall being either software or hardware. Another thing you should also consider is adoption of the thin client setup architecture. A thin client system is where you represent you on a client side. You have only a client interface, but you minimize on the you minimize on this on the architecture on your side, but focus on a server which houses most of these products. So we have basically a system on the server which houses both the system and all this. It reduces on the maintenance, and you can be able to just work with minimal hardwares. It's also secure, and it allows you to use like NoSQL, which is cloud compatible, and it is fast to use. And even by using the internet, you can be able to it's fast and simple and smaller in sizes. That's me for today. I appreciate your time. Thank you.